I'm here to share a brand new feature on TrackPay.in, which will make your lives much easier if you want to submit more than one song. In case you already don't know, TrackPay is an app where you can generate the metadata of your song to register with IPRS. Just like that. Now the IPRS web page, it takes a lot of time to fill in all of those details. So we've developed TrackPay for you where you can do all of that real quick. Namaste Internet. This is the Vipin Mishra project. Now the feature that I'm talking to you about is in case you have more than one song. You know, sometimes you have 2, 3, 4, 5 songs and you've been procrastinating because it's going to take you a whole lot of time to register all of those songs one by one. Well, we've got now a playlisting feature, which basically means that you can generate the metadata for the entire playlist in Spotify. I think we've limited it to 10 songs because at the most an album usually has 8 to 10 songs. Let me just log into and show you how it works. All right, my user details are already saved. I'm in. Now over here, as you can see, along with submit new song, which was the older feature, you now have a bulk submission. So let's click on bulk submission and it asks you for a Spotify playlist. You go to Spotify. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take a few of my songs, right? Vipin Mishra project, and I'm going to add it to a new playlist. So I'll just say add to playlist. This is where the new playlist is gone to. I'll just add another few songs to make this playlist more than one song. So we'll just go and we'll say add to playlist Kya Tu Jaane, and maybe another song, add to playlist Kya Tu Jaane. This is what our playlist is. We can sort of rename it, let's say TrackPay Test. Okay, now all I've got to do is go here to my playlist and I've got to copy the link to the playlist. I'll go back to TrackPay. I'm going to paste this playlist. Now remember that this playlist currently has 3 songs. We support up to 10 songs, so you can do more. I simply say fetch playlist. Now as you can see, it says fetching metadata for 1 out of 3 songs. It's going to move 2 out of 3 songs, and now finally it's going to be 3 out of 3 songs. That's how mathematics works. Okay, so now you've got to do the usual. If you've used TrackPay before, you know it, but if you don't, choose whether it's a vocal or instrumental, choose the language that it is in, choose the genre. You've got to be casual with all of this. Now since this is my account, I'm auto mapped as a composer writer. You can obviously change these fields. You can add more writers and the splits get adjusted accordingly. The more writers you add, as you can see, the splits keep getting equally divided between those writers. We've even mapped the IPI numbers to the name. So if I just go across and say that maybe this song was composed along with let's just say Preetham, okay, for the lack of a better, there is Preetham Chakravarti and his IPI number is auto mapped, right? So you can always add these. It's easy. I'm going to just remove the composer because I've written it and I've composed it, and I'll add publisher details, which is Kranti Records in my case. There it is, Kranti Records. Now what I can do is, in this case, it is all the songs have been written and composed by me. So I can just do apply to all tracks. I can do written by apply to all tracks. It says here, and I can say publisher apply to all tracks. So all of these have been now applied. I can click verify details just to be sure. 2 tracks need fixing. Fair enough. Because you need to still select the type, which is vocal, language, which is Hindi, genre, we can call it pop for now. We can go to the next track from here, do the same, select these fields, right? Pop, okay, and we say verify details again. All details are verified, 3 tracks look good, and you can click download Excel sheet, and as you can see, the Excel sheet is being downloaded. Bulk submission 3 tracks, and here it is. Now if I have a look, now this format is acceptable to IPRS via its bulk upload option. So all you've got to do is you've got to log in to your IPRS. I'm just going to open a new tab and I will go to IPRS. I'm already a member. I am a writer, just like most probably you are. I'm also auto logged in over here, but this doesn't, the auto login doesn't work here. You've got to do login, and then there'll be these 2 privacy legal consent which you've got to accept. There's nothing we can do about it. Now we are an IPRS domain, but over here what you do is you go to bulk work upload. All right, once you go to bulk upload, you go to browse. In browse, you go to where you've saved that file, which is the bulk submission in this case. You can rename this to anything that you want as long as there are no spaces or special characters. Yeah, underscore is allowed and alphanumeric is allowed. You can see it is here. I'm going to add it, right? Always asks you to confirm what was previously. And now if I click upload, all of these will get added to my already registered songs, and that is pretty much it. I'm going to remove this now because this was just for the sake of this demonstration. So ladies and gentlemen, TrackPay now has this brilliant feature. You can also save it for later if you wish, and if you go back to the dashboard, if you haven't saved it for later, it's gone. If you've saved it for later, you can always revisit it. TrackPay.in is your place to go get your metadata for the songs just like that and submit it to IPRS. At the moment, this is free of cost for all composers and authors. Naturally, you've got to be registered with IPRS to be able to register the songs with IPRS. That goes without saying. We're in the process of adding many more features to TrackPay. Be sure to create your account. Be sure to register yourself with your IPI number, which you get from IPRS. In case you are an IPRS member who's just applied for membership, then your name will not show up in the database for many months, because IPRS takes sometimes months and months to update that data. So just write us an email with a snapshot of your membership with IPRS, and we will add you manually. Look forward to seeing you on TrackPay. This one is for all of us. It's free as of now. We're in the process of forming a company, and then there's going to be a payment gateway that's going to be added to it. So just spread this, share this with all of your composer author friends. Ask them to submit all of this song, and we're not worried business wise, because even if you submit all of the songs that you already have, as artists, like I know, we can't help but keep writing, producing and releasing songs. So no doubt in the future this is going to be a huge resource for all of us composers and authors. This is the Vipin Mishra project, and I will see you around. Till then, go to trackpay.in, create your account and create your metadata, register your songs, get paid for your royalties. Keep making that music.